Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Denmark. Our goal, or our target for today is Barcelona, of course. We want to take the city and during the siege, our golden age is going to end most likely. I think we won't be able to take Barcelona in less than 3 turns. So we'll find out how bad our happiness is going to be after the golden age, and that will decide for how long we can continue this war. I have a feeling that once we take Barcelona we will have to peace out, at least to drop the war awareness. It's already up to 20. We have lost some units during this war, not too many, but it was enough to kick in the war awareness. So we may have to peace out, drop the war awareness, and then attack again, get rid of the remaining Spanish cities and focus on Russia. I made some changes off camera, especially because I think at the end of the previous episode we entered the new era. So again, we had problems with famine in multiple cities. So I've reassigned some specialists to work normal tiles to remove the famine. And maybe I made some more like very minor changes. Just thinking if there was anything worth mentioning, but I don't think... Oh, there is actually one thing. I started raising Zaragoza because if we get rid of some of these cities that we conquered already, that would increase our happiness by a bit. When we get rid of Valencia and Zaragoza, it should be maybe plus 10 happiness overall. So we will see. I'm hoping that with that extra happiness, we might be able to continue the war, but it's very hard to say. Okay, now we can start playing. First of all, I noticed that one Lancer moved to the coast, so we can now send our cruisers that have been waiting for this for quite a while, and hopefully we'll be able to get rid of this guy. Let's see. Yep, okay, so that's a unit gone. Great, but I'll still leave these cruisers in position. I have a feeling that there will be some more Spanish units spawning around Valencia before we raise it. So let's have these cruisers ready. And by the way, can we just get rid of some or sell some buildings? No, we can't. Can I stop raising the city? Yes. Just checking if stopping the process would allow me to sell some buildings, but no, it doesn't work. Okay, whatever, I'll just resume. And also, yeah, we are raising Zaragoza. Let's make sure we have units on all these land tiles around the city, so if there are some units spawning, they'll spawn in the sea and we'll be able to get rid of them easily. 45. Okay, now here we have one ironclad that we should really get rid of. But first of all, let's move our own ironclad back. This guy can replace him. And I probably won't be able to destroy this ironclad with just ranged attack. So let's attack twice. Now we use our ironclad and finish off the ship with one more ranged attack. Good. Oh, here we can plunder the trade route. 45, 45, 45. And I think now we can focus on the city, right? Yeah. Okay. How many attacks do we have for this turn? And do we want to just attack Barcelona or do we want to attack units first? I think I'll take the city down to 0. But then I will just start attacking units. How many units are there on the island? Actually, not that many. Now, let's go after the city first. You want to take it down to 0 in case the happiness drops too much and we are forced to end the war quickly. Let's have the city prepared so that we just send the ironclad in, take the city and peace out. If this situation with the happiness isn't that bad, we could just leave the city on 0 hit points and kill some units around it before we take it. You can still attack. Come on, shoot. And if I remember correctly, we have an ironclad with ironclad. We have cruiser with logistics somewhere. And I think oh, it's here. We have one more attack. Good. Managed to do what, like 400 damage. We'll need 4 turns. When we add the healing every turn, it's gonna be 4 turns before we can take the city. Okay, fine. 45. So the plan is most likely just get the city down to 0 about the same time when our golden age ends. Then we take it, peace out, get rid of the war baroness. Then we get rid of Spain completely in the next war. And also, once we get rid of Spain in the next war, we'll also be able to vassalize Russia then. So that's another goal. Okay, fine, we can get rid of the barbarian. Great, and the cargo ship goes to Alexandria. You can go back into position. Keep an eye on Russia. Let's see, can I spread out a little bit more? One more tile. I want to see everything, so let's move like this. Okay, now we should have vision everywhere. Good. I think now we can end the turn. What is this? Worker. Whatever. He can sit in the city. Next. You want to peace out? No, not yet. Give me like 4 more turns. Let's see. Checking every turn, just in case. I don't want to be surprised by Russian reinforcements again. Are we really taking... Oh, we are taking damage from the city. I'm too close. I'm still forgetting that all these cities have range 3 now. Okay, military science. Is there anything that we care about? What about military academy? Reduces distress greatly. Yeah, that's what we need. Gate is already gone. I'll check if I can trade maps with someone. There's still a lot that we that we didn't explore yet. And yeah, we don't care about World Congress here. And of course, there are units spawning. What is this? Foreign Legion? What the hell? How strong is Foreign Legion? 52 against our 35. That sounds pretty bad. Let's do some damage. You'll just move back. 45, 45. This Ironclad is now healthy enough. Let's move north. We have a promotion, and we'll move all these ships 1 tile back. Okay. Good. Heal up. And how does it look like around here? Can catch one. What was that? Envoy? I don't know, something like that. Oh, tribute. What did we get? Fusiliers. But probably don't want them. We need subs, so I'll just sell all of them. Okay. And move north as well. How does it look like? Poverty, distress. Why would I work this tile when this is clearly better? Or is it? Actually, no, we are getting more happiness when we are working this tile. How is that even possible? It's the illiteracy. Fine, because the happiness is the main thing that we care about. I'll work a horrible tile as long as it increases happiness. Host. How does it look like? I'll just could maybe vote for, I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. I could try to vote for the Shoshone. They are independent. Let's try to help them. Okay, fine. I will bombard the city first. Where is the logistics crew there? Wow, this siege is gonna take a long time. 45. Cruiser is healthy enough. Let's just attack once more. Yeah, now we can just delete the remaining Fusiliers. Good. Okay, subs. What are we gonna do with subs? Let's just group them up here, and then we move them as a submarine fleet somewhere. We don't need more units for the current war, so who knows. It could always happen that Indonesia declares war on us. They really hate us. And in case that happens, we're actually gonna need our submarines on this side protecting us, especially from Mongolia, because Mongolia is insanely strong at this point. So we are stronger right now, but they are right behind us. When I checked demographics before I started recording, they were actually stronger than we are somehow, even though they are like 13 techs or 14 techs at this point behind. Okay, next. Social policies. Are we trying to get commerce raiders? I think. And here we want to get Iron Fist. Is it gonna affect happiness? Holy moly. Okay. This could be the solution we have been looking for. I didn't expect that the increased yields from vassals would be so significant. Well, that's a nice surprise. Next. What is this? Another worker? Yeah, I'll just stay in the city. On. Again, Indonesia just takes forever. Let's see. Still taking damage. The cruiser now left the city, so I'll get rid of that. Oh, more foreign legions. Fortify. The attacks should be enough to destroy the cruiser. Good. Fortify. What about you? Really matter. Well, here we have a cruiser that will have to heal. Just move away. And this should be the last one. Good. So next turn we can take the city. Are done with the iron. Not sure that I can fix this town. There is an antiquity side. Let's find out. Fortify. Indonesia became host. Yeah. Kinda expected that when they have two vassals. What is our problem here? Distress. Fine. Let's get all the buildings that give us production. Start with the armory. Windmill. And then we'll see. Can I get a kill here? No. 45, 45. Here, what are we doing? Building a road or railroad. Let's keep working. I forgot to buy a sump the previous turn, I think. Musician. That is also some extra happiness. So we are somehow up to 50 now. Ah, come on. Okay, that's a job for our sub. Let's hunt down that corvette. How bad is the distress? Bad enough so that military academy is worth rushing. Oh, hey, Russian ironclad. Is it just one ironclad? No, it's two ironclads. Okay, let's get ready for them. And what the hell are these Japanese frigates doing here? I always get nervous when I see units of an AI somewhere where they're not supposed to be, especially when they're grouped up. Hopefully these are just scouts. Next. And now we'll see how bad the happiness drop is going to be. And we'll definitely have to clear the area around Barcelona before we take the city. Otherwise, Spain would take it back immediately. What is this? Japan slow research. Whatever. And more partisans spawning every turn. This could be dangerous. Now I can't hit the Foreign Legion. I could destroy it with my Fusiliers. It's probably worth it. Because this Foreign Legion can't get anywhere through those hills and snow. There is just one cavalry to the south. Yeah, fine. I'll just get this kill. Okay, finally the Barbarian is gone. 45. I think... How many hit points is that? 65. He already started attacking units. This is gonna take forever. Wow, killing one Foreign Legion feels like I'm sieging another city. Where's the guy with logistics? I always forget about him. I don't like how much damage the city is doing. Let's attack the city twice. Actually, one more attack. And we lost, what, 41 happiness. But we are still at positive happiness. That's good news. I definitely didn't expect that. At least I didn't expect it when I started recording, before we managed to find 25 happiness out of nowhere, basically. Stress, poverty. Poverty is a huge problem here. I'll lock this tile. And let's see, 9, that's still 9. Ah, that was a misclick. Fine, I'll just work this tile. Okay, Russia, what are you doing? And why are you taking damage? You are at war with... Oh, you are at war with everyone. Is it possible that these ships that I consider like not an invasion force, but that Russia is maybe sending small groups to attack me, are just remains of Russian fleet that are retreating from Mongolia? Just stay here and we'll see what they're gonna do. They're gonna attack. Next. What is this? Now let's get an artifact. Good. How bad is the Spanish economy? Still pretty good. Almost 300 gold per turn. But I think it will be much more difficult for them to recover from the losses of land units. They can fight by ships, but they can't do the same thing with land units. We might be able to just get rid of all the land units pretty quickly. Okay, that's another partisan gone. 45, 45, 45. Stress, poverty. The forests look pretty good. Let's actually build the stock exchange before the military academy and we can finish the public school. How much money do we have? 12,000. Let's check all our cities. If we can rush production. It's already done. So let's start with our capital. Everything is paid for here. Here we can pay for the research lab. How bad is distress? Seaport. The academy. It seems that distress is our main problem. But you. It is surprisingly happy. Still gonna rush the academy. We can rush the museum. How much money do we have? 3,000? Oh, I already paid for the military academy here. Okay, and we are rushing, or we have rushed everything at this point, and we still have 3,000 gold left. Where are our land units, by the way? Here around Zaragoza. I want to see all the experienced units. That's 3. And the rest is guiding Valencia. Yeah, we're gonna need them around Barcelona. Okay, fine. You'll go into the city. And Let's send this one as well. It's only 2 units, but we can block these 2 tiles. Moving through this area will be basically impossible. We should be able to control the area around the city with just 2 units. Oh, hey. What are you doing here? It's a nice catch. Okay, now the Foreign Legion. There we go. Fortify. And oh, there are more Russian ships coming. Okay, fine. Let's send our subs then. Another one before I forget again. Can get what? 3 more. We have to increase our unit cap because we still have 8 aluminum, and with the next social policy, we'll get a lot more. Good. 45, 45. Next. Oh. Enemy frig. Oh, that's here. Okay. Surprised that we are being attacked by frigates. Is it possible that Russia still doesn't have access to cruisers? I'll just move back. I don't want to fight them here. But we are pretty close to their territory, and if 3 ships is everything they can send, they probably lost somehow their army in the war with Indonesia. Into the city. Thinking if it's safe to move the Fusilier on this tile. You are more experienced. Let's send one more. Thinking about sending them here and here. But I don't want to lose my experienced units. It's pretty risky. Okay. Stress, poverty. We can't do much about poverty, but we have those military academies that should hopefully help with this stress. I really expect a lot, so I hope I won't be disappointed. What is this? Is that a town? Yes. We want the road to go through that. How fast are there? 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Next. Um, 2 or 3 turns ago, the score was 5,000. Now it's 197 after I killed multiple units. That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, another ironclad. And I think if we get rid of these units, Spain will be completely defenseless. There's one more here, one more Gatling gun in Toledo, but even Madrid, Sevilla don't have garrisons anymore. So I think Spain is sending everything they have left. Try to protect Barcelona. 45. Come on. So that's another one. And I'll just focus everything on units. This is a lot of experience we are getting every turn, so hopefully we get logistics for some more ships soon. I could also do... just send... some more ironclads this way. With our cruisers. And just attack more units. I want this kill. Okay. Alexandria. Yeah, Alexandria for some reason has problems with everything the whole time. Okay, fine. Anything that gives happiness is high priority or highest priority. Next. No, I don't want to declare war on anyone. Come on, keep moving. Okay, maybe I was wrong. There are still more and more units coming. And as long as there are all these reinforcements, I just can't take the city. Come on. How many more attacks do we have? On 3, is that it? Yeah, pillage the iron unless I stop him somehow. Let's see. Should be enough. Good. Now let's see what's gonna happen. I can pillage the tile. Oh, that's enough. How quickly are they moving? Is this a forest? Is this a hill? It is a hill. I could take the city right now. Biggest problem is a unit that is sitting on this tile that I can't kill or I capture the city. Just can't reach it. Ah, this is annoying. Okay, fine. I think I'll make a cut here and think about this off camera. I really wanted to take the city in this episode, but I think it's better to wait. And I'll try to figure out a way to capture it safely. I really don't want to lose a unit when I flip the city. But overall, the situation looks much better than I expected because we are on 20 happiness. We are not in golden age. It's just very surprising. So we can just keep going. And if it just keeps going up like this, we might be able to just completely remove Spain from the map in this war. That's what? That's we're gonna need like 25 happiness when we capture these cities, and we will finish some of the academy. So we should have enough, I think. But well, we'll see. Sometimes it's quite difficult to predict how much happiness you're gonna lose when you capture a big city. So we are done for today. As usual, I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.